love breakfast. Usually eat it a little bit later in the day and usually go for a savory option, but this is kind of a sweet option without being bad for you sweet. It's a Bircher muesli.
Oh, I love Bircher, but it takes so long at home.
And this is a better Bircher. This is a better Bircher muesli, so it's a little bit good for you. I'm gonna heat this apple juice. You could use orange juice if you wanted to. While I'm doing this, I'm gonna get Khan to start on our beautiful toppings. Would you mind chopping up some blueberries for me?
Yeah, no, easy.
Antioxidant rich. And then, because this is gonna be a softer texture, we've got these that have got a little bit of bite.
Yep.
And then we're gonna have some seeds. If you wanted to, you could use nuts. So we have some quinoa flakes here. If you wanted to use full quinoa, you can do, but you really should cook it first. These quinoa flakes, you can just pop them in our bowl, and as soon as our apple juices come just to the boil, I'm gonna take it off and pour it over there. We are going to flavor this with some vanilla.
I'm just gonna keep going, by the way. I'm just gonna cut them all, basically.
Can you just hold one up? Look at that beautiful little star shape and all of the different colors. So if this is all about the toppings, you wanna make them as beautiful as possible. That's so cute. I've got some cinnamon here as well, so you put your favorite flavors in. So we've got some cinnamon and some vanilla. I'm going to grate some apple in here. So this is another texture. Our apple juice and our apple, they're gonna add a little bit of acidity, but that's pretty much where our sweetness is coming from. So we're not raising our blood sugars.
Okay.
So this is something that you could eat after the gym.
Yep, definitely.
When you're not fasting, when you're not keto mode, this is the perfect breakfast. There's goodness in the skin. Fiber. And these green apples are actually one of the lowest GI fruits, so it's a sustaining energy.
Awesome.
So the quinoa has absorbed almost all of the apple juice. We've got that beautiful texture and a little bit of those green flecks. This is this beautiful biodynamic yogurt. Come on, put some muscle into it.
There you go. Do you want a spoon for that too?
Yeah, excellent. So I'm gonna use about 250 grams, which is roughly a quarter of the container. So just as a guide, spoon it right in there and then we'll give it a mix up and then we'll put it aside. How satisfying is it to scoop out hot set yogurt?
So good.
It's the little things, it's the little joys.
That looks so yum. I can smell the cinnamon. Like it's really coming through.
Can I borrow one of those spoons, please?
Of course.
Thank you so
there
much.
You go.
Teamwork.
So this is for me, right?
It can be. We've made enough for two, so...
No, they're both for me.
None for me, two for you. So this one's gonna go in the fridge. This is going to be breakfast tomorrow, or as it turns out, maybe Khan's lunch.
Yep.
If you could pass that serving plate and we can start making this really beautiful. Got this spoon here if that's easier for you.
Yep. So you just want this on the bottom, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. So you could easily double this recipe and make it for 4 if you wanted to get all of your week's breakfasts done and out of the way.
It's for me, so I'm just gonna be a little bit more generous with it.
Well, you know that it's good for you, so it's okay to be generous.
Perfect.
Okay, so I'm gonna sprinkle some of these on.
Yum.
So we want to sort of make sure that we can still see everything.
Coming
Scoop
through,
them in. So I do have some honey here. Obviously, if it's raw, it's going to be better for you. If it's organic, then you know that it hasn't been heated through, so it still maintains all of that beautiful nutrient-dense goodness. Which way should we go? Should we go green for contrast?
Let's go some green.
Okay, all right.
I'll do this. Like that.
Beautiful.
Like that.
I like this because we can see everything.
Yeah,
it's really pretty.
I love it when my Bircher comes out like this, and then like there's usually little flowers on the side as well.
Some flowers from your garden. You can certainly add. Make sure they're edible first. So the honey is optional. So if this is already to your sweetness, leave it out. It's not absolutely necessary. But if you would like,
oh, look at that!
All about the drizzle. So I'm just gonna put.
Oh my gosh!
Encourage your beautiful plating there. So there we have our better Bircher muesli.
For me.
Which Khan is taking for his lunch. I really hope you enjoyed it at home too.